Now, 5C, human migration is a reflection of balance between push and pull factors. Elaborate with reference to most recent diaspora. It's a very interesting question.
It is,
In fact,
sir,
these are the type of questions you should write and excel in. Apur sir, can you please take this up?
Sir, yes, sir. In this question, I feel is that they are wanting to ask us that as to how both push and pull factors, when acting simultaneously, are responsible for migration. Because what happens is that we generally try to study the push factors separately and the pull factors separately.
Yeah.
But what happens is that when actually the migration takes place, it is the simultaneous action of both push and pull factors that is responsible for migration. Because the psychological factors comes in, and what happens is that humans tend to have a certain inertia, and not only due to the pull factors, they are tempted to go to a certain place. And then there are many, you can say, psychological barriers that come when we are talking about migration also. Like the distance matters. Distance is a very important thing when they are looking into migrations. If they are having a cross-cultural migration, then they are relatively tempted not to have a cross-cultural migration. And then, sir, the one important thing that we need to focus in this is that push and pull factors are perceived differently by every individual.
Yes.
What can be a push factor for me can be a pull factor for you, and vice versa is also true.
Yes.
And sir, even with time, the push and pull factors keep on changing. Like, sir, one very important example that we can give in this is that after COVID, there has been a certain change in the psychology of the people. Before COVID, it was only about earning money. But now people are more inclined towards having a mental peace and having a more, you can say, peaceful life.
Yeah.
So initially, the bigger cities, the tier 1 cities, were pulling people towards themselves. But now there have been scenarios where people are showing counter migrations from tier 1 cities to tier 2 and tier 3 cities in search of a more peaceful life.
Yes.
So first, the organization would have been somewhat like this. First, we needed to explain what actually push and pull factors are. Then we needed to explain what are the characteristics of these push and pull factors, how they keep on changing with time. And then we can explain that how when push and pull factors are acting simultaneously, then migration.
I think that is the most important part.
Yes.
In this question, there are two trick sections. One is focusing on the balance part.
Exactly. That is what
most
UPSC
students
asks.
will write down a list of push factors, a list of pull factors.
Yes.
They will forget that the topic is asking you that the balance is important. That push and pull on its own will not act till they're balanced. There is a push factor going on and a pull factor, then it starts operating.
Yes.
There's the equilibrium thing operating. Second is, most of them will not write in reference to diaspora.
Yes.
Okay. The migration from Bihar, UP to Middle East. The migration of Keralites to Middle East. The migration of Andhra, Tamil Nadu population to US. The migrations of lot of urban population like Northwest May into Canada. The migrations of urban population education into UK and Australia.
Yes, Europe. Yes.
So ये जो diaspora के reference में, you have to write, and importantly, this is not an India specific question.
Yes, sir.
Okay, it is for any country. The Chinese diaspora, the Indian diaspora, the African diaspora. ये दो तीन reference आना चाहिए था.
बिल्कुल sir, बिल्कुल.
So I think while the words are familiar, push pull factor familiar word है, आप balance miss कर जाएंगे, and you will miss out in reference to diaspora from different countries.